At the highest levels of luxury, fashion operates as a form of strict architectural precision. Labels like Armarium construct garments around rigorous, timeless silhouettes. This precision relies on a deep, tactile heritage. For brands like Diotima, that means centering traditional Jamaican weaving techniques to build garments entirely by hand. This intense physical labor has anchored the industry for decades. The bespoke gowns of Jacqueline Quinn are rooted right here in Manhattan's historical garment district. Today, that historical groundwork scales up into highly complex manufacturing. Designers like Janelle Abbott engineer intricate textiles using dense mechanical networks of thread and tension. Weight, friction, tension. True luxury is defined by these physical constraints. It carries a cultural depth that demands a visceral presentation to accurately communicate its value. But the modern digital landscape often strips that weight away. Fast-paced scrolling and static e-commerce galleries compress the intricate artistry of couture into a two-dimensional vacuum. Conventional digital modeling often lacks momentum. Without movement and energy, the deep cultural context of visionary design disappears. Noir Starr Models fills this vacuum. We provide the visceral presence required to bridge the gap between physical craft and digital consumption. We partner directly with the independent designers and global fashion houses shaping the culture. Our focus is bold, intentional storytelling and inclusive representation that returns narrative power to the garment. Noir Starr acts as the engine that connects raw, physical craftsmanship to elevated digital storytelling. Before a camera ever rolls, we start in the concept phase. Here, Noir Starr acts as a rigorous archive for traditional craftsmanship. We meticulously study the exact physical traits of every piece. If working with Paris-based Dice Kayak, we analyze their rigid, sculptural silhouettes and architectural tailoring. If the subject is Luli Yang, the structural focus shifts entirely. We isolate the elegant, bespoke details and functional solutions required for high-end couture bridal wear. This diagram shows how those disparate physical realities, the drape, the stress points, the geometry, are extracted and translated into precise conceptual guidelines for our production team. Interrogating the physical garment first ensures our digital translation accurately preserves the designer's original heritage. This exactness is especially critical when visualizing wildly unconventional aesthetics. Consider a brand like Vienna's Eigensinnig Wien. We have to visually translate their philosophical approach to deconstructed tailoring and deep monochromes without losing their radical edge. Then we pivot to capture the exact opposite, the heavy whimsy, high-fashion kitsch, and couture fever dreams of Antwerp's Florentina Leitner. Our technical infrastructure handles both extremes. It faithfully executes stark architectural logic one day and chaotic avant-garde imagination the next. The final variable is talent. Our exclusive roster deliberately integrates human professionals with cutting-edge AI models. They physically activate the garments. For an American designer like Brandon Maxwell, our models project the sharp tailoring and modern elegance required by his empowering silhouettes. This activation extends directly to beauty. We reflect the fearless individuality and inclusive shade ranges demanded by global leaders like MAC Cosmetics. The model acts as the ultimate catalyst, injecting real-world charisma and dynamic energy straight into a high-concept vision. Concept, archive, and technical execution finally merge on the cinematic showcase. This digital canvas provides a massive scale needed to elevate luxury labels like Able Honor New York, capturing their signature rebellious edge. It also creates the perfect playground to capture Miu Miu's intellectual femininity and ugly chic aesthetic, honoring the independent spirit of its founder. By combining archival data with high-concept performance, the final output moves beyond a simple display to become pure movement, energy, and intentional narrative power. Watch, feel, remember. Elevate your collection. Collaborate with Noir Starr's exclusive AI models and step into a digital world where every single frame reflects excellence.